I don't need to write another code to add 10 and 10 together. I'm just going to call this function again. So now I'm going to pass in the argument 10 and 10. So it's going to take 10 and add it to 10. Let's say I want to add 1000 and 88 together and 66 together. I'm still just going to write the function, put in the argument, and followed by semicolon. So what I'm going to be expecting is that my console.log, my browser console is going to log out all the answers of these functions. So I've called the function 3 times, each time passing in different arguments, and the function is going to take in those arguments that I've passed in this case 2 and 3, add them together, equate them to answer, assign it to answer, and log out answer to the console. So let's save this. Don't forget you are using sodiq.html. Let's go to where we have it. Here we are. So now let's run it in our browser. Don't forget, if you want to see the console, right click on inspect, and it's going to bring out the console. And so we have the console here. So we have the console here. So in the console, you can see now that the console has logged out 5 in response to our function here, sodiq23, and it has also logged out 20 because we've written a program that will log out 20 here. It has also logged out 1066. So for me to add 2 and 3, 10 and 10, 1066 together, I'm not just going to write this same 4 lines of code again, but actually I'm going to call out this function, sodiq function, and give in the arguments I want it to add. So that's how to write function in JavaScript. Don't forget the function keyword, space, the name of the function, parentheses, the argument you want to provide. That means those values that you are going to use inside the function. So the argument might be 1, 2, or 3, but is always being separated by comma. So you separate the argument by comma, then you have 2 curly braces afterwards, and your function, the code of your function, will be inside the 2 curly braces. And so whenever you want to call your function, if it, as it is written like this, without calling it won't do anything. This function will do anything. So you actually need to call out your function. So if you save this and run it in browser, you see that there is nothing that is running in our console again. So after you've written a function, for it to work, you have to call it, and you call it by writing the name of the function, followed by the parentheses and the arguments. It might be 1, 2, 3, or no, and none, and the arguments that you want the function to use. So you pass into it, and so that's how to write a function. So now let's write another function. This time around, the function is going to be multiplying. So now I'm not going to give my function sodiq. Let's name my function multiply. Now if I want to call out the function multiply, so what it's going to do is it's going to take in 2 and 3 as argument, multiply together, and log it in the console. So we are expecting 6 as our answer here. We are expecting 100 as our answer here, and we are expecting 66,000 as our answer here. So let's see if that will work. Save, go into your file, refresh, and that's what we have, 666,000. So now I want to give